going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of WhyIPodcast. My name is Jakub, and today I asked 5 questions to Elliot Reeves from Inspired Edinburgh podcast. If you're here for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell so you don't miss any episode we post. We post quite a lot of them. But right now, without further ado, let's jump right into the question number 1.
That's a great question, Jakub. Thanks for having me on your show. My why when I initially started was really because I had followed podcasters for a long time. I had watched the Joe Rogan Experience, Tim Ferriss, London Real. And at the time that I started mine, which was now back early 2016, the idea was formed in 2015. It was really because I had become, I guess, inspired. I wanted to go out and create something of value, provide something that was really coming from a place of service to other people. And so a podcast at the time seemed the best way to do it. And the tagline when I started it originally was inspiring others. So that was really the impetus behind it. The number one thing that I've learned since starting, most likely, although every single person that I've interviewed has been absolutely incredible and just fascinating and seeming, I guess, superhuman, is that actually at the core, we're all exactly the same. We're all capable of doing incredible things. We all have the potential to change the world. And in one of my interviews with Professor Harold Haas, who is a 2-time TED Global, big TED speaker, with over 5 million views, he's created a technology that enables us to get wireless internet connection from LED bulbs. He said that, it's sort of stereotypical to say, I want to change the world, but actually it's realizing that you can, and he's living proof of that. So yeah, I do believe that. Who would I interview if I could interview anyone? This is perhaps slightly controversial just now because this person's got themselves in a bit of hot water with comments that they had made. But it would have to be J.K. Rowling. I mean, she lives in Edinburgh, which is where I'm based. She's one of the most successful female, people on the planet. Forbes said that she was the first billionaire author of all time. She's been, voted the UK's most influential woman. It's just an absolute no-brainer, and I'd love to get an understanding of, I guess, how her worldview is and how she came from really having nothing to having what she has now. Yeah, I'd love to do that. There's a few topics that I particularly love speaking about, and they're the kind of higher level, grandiose, philosophical things, and topics that are spiritual as well. So it's really around things like purpose, legacy, and consciousness. I mean, if I had to pick one thing, it would probably be the topic of spirituality. It's broad enough that there's a lot to it, and it really just, I guess, it sort of sets my world alight. So that would be it. If the whole world would listen to my podcast, what would I talk about? Actually, there is one interview specifically that spoke about everything that I like to speak about, which is spirituality, consciousness, ideas around what God means, passion, purpose, mindset, just all of this incredible stuff. It was an interview that I did with Peter Sage, and I would encourage everyone to go and check that out, because for me, it just hit on all the things that humans need to hear in order to evolve and be better versions of themselves. So yeah, that would be it.